Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Chillavision. I'm Chad, and today is January 5th, 2026. It's the new year. A lot of people love to start businesses to get a new path for themselves. So, I've had a pretty successful background in business. So, I want to help those that are just getting started and might need a little direction. I'm going to make a quick list here of things that you need to do if you're going to start a business. All right, let the vlogging begin. First, I have had a business for the past 16 years. I've saved my clients millions of dollars. I've worked on multiple $100 million projects. And I think that anybody that has success should give back. So I'm going to put this vlog out there and hopefully it helps at least one person. All right, quick bullet point list. I'm going to root off each one a little bit, but hopefully this helps you. The first thing, if you want to start a business, is have the idea, concept, service, or product in your mind. Start manifesting it. Start seeing if there's an opportunity with it to develop it. Start seeing it from start to finish. Second thing, write it down. You might have a creative idea or the idea for what you want to do, but it doesn't mean anything unless you bring it into the reality of this world. So write it down. The most successful people that I've studied, write everything down. Next, you're going to want to plan, prepare, and execute, meaning get all the information that's up here, out here on a paper. It doesn't have to be in order or anything, but then that's when you're going to start organizing and prioritizing. And then you're going to plan, which means you're going to put everything together like, I'm going to start with my marketing here. I need to get my sales to this point by X date. I need to do this, this, and this. Then the third thing is execute. Execute means do it now. Start now. Take action. Don't think too much about it. Don't talk about it. You gotta do it, okay? A lot of people wait for perfection or the right time or this or that, and they stall out and they lose the momentum of actually going and they stop right there. So execute on the plan. Next, you want to have a business plan. A business plan is like a snapshot. It's like a formula of your business. It's a mirror of what you have up here on paper. Okay, it's what your company's about, what you want to do, etc. Now, those can take a little time. If you really want to get started even quicker, you can do a one sheet. It is like a snapshot of your business plan. So start there. Next, go to the Secretary of State's office in your state, or you don't have to show up. Go to the website and apply for an LLC. You do not need an attorney to do this. You can do it yourself online. They try to make it simple. If you have questions, you can call the Secretary of State's office and they will help you walk through it, okay? The LLC is a limited liability company and you need this for the couple of things I'm about to tell you about anyway down here. The next thing is create a tax ID number. Go to the IRS website, create that. It does not take long, okay? Now, you have to have your certificate from the state showing that you have an active entity, which is your company, and a tax ID number to go into a bank, because you need to do this. Go to a bank and create a small business checking account. So you need those two things prior to opening a small business checking account. Next, you're going to want to work on documents, agreements, contracts. You're going to be working with employees, partnerships, doing sales, and it's going to be imperative that you have all your docs together, okay? You can find a lot of this stuff online. You can tweak them. Do not take something offline without tweaking it. It may mislead you. It could be a legal issue. It could be whatever. Sometimes it's good to consult with an attorney. You don't have to go all out, but hopefully you don't have to spend too much time developing these documents. Next, it's very important also to have a systems and process. This is kind of like a map of everything that you do and how you do it. So it's like a Formula One car. You know, every year they kind of make tweaks or changes to make the car shave off a half a second to go faster or a whole second to go faster. This is what you're going to be doing with the systems and processes. You're going to tweak it so that you're running instead of walking. Next, you're going to want to build a team. Nobody made it on their own without help from somebody else, okay? That's how it is in life. That's just how it is. So at least get one person, someone that you can collaborate with, someone that likes the vision that you're talking about, wants to get on board, on the same page. Make that happen. Next, one extremely important as well is your network. This is not something that you just go out and try to approach 1 or 2 times. This is something that's ongoing. It should be ongoing through your lifetime. You want to get the right people around you, and that being in that environment around the right people will literally level you up. It does. I personally made a change years ago. It ended up losing a lot of old friends. I mean, I just didn't hang out with them as much. But the new ones, it helped. We were all going down the same path over here with the new ones. So it's helped me level up my business. So network, and not try to get the people in the same space. Try not to focus on the people at your level. Your focus should be on the people at the top, because they have what you want. They're already successful. And the people at the top typically like to help the people that are hungry to become successful. Okay? And if you have questions or you want to post a comment about something, I'm happy to read the posts or the comments below and try to answer your business questions as well. After that, let's see. Marketing should always be looked at through your social media outlets, or create a new outlet for your business. Start planning how you're going to do that, how you're going to execute on those, okay? That's extremely important as well, because you want to start building an audience. An audience is like, that doesn't mean you're going to sell everybody. You might have an audience this big, and you might only sell that much, okay? But you got to start the audience. You want to start collaborating to go into other pools of audience, other crowds, and so on. Start building that up. Prove your product or service or merch, whatever it is. Try to get traction on it, okay, as much as you can. And really, if you can get a sale or multiple sales, that's really a good point, because you can get feedback. Hey, how did you find us? How was the process of getting our product? Do you like the product? What don't you like about it? And so on. Also, that's going to help once you prove and get some traction, get some sales. If you have to raise money, then whether it's a VC, a venture capitalist, a bank, or a personal or private investor, they're going to really respect that you have already started to prove the product. That's going to boost your chance to get more capital, okay? To get the capital that you need. Also, if you're raising capital, crowdfunding is also another option. This leads me to being creative. Be creative with how you get your money, how you work with partners, how you sell, and how you market. Creativity is in everything, especially sales, okay? Now, if you're not going out to get capital, and you're at the very beginning, which you will probably be, go and make sure that you either have a pile of money, piles disappear, have a pile of money that can pay your bills for at least 1 year and the company's bills, because piles disappear, but the bills will keep coming in no matter what you're doing. And if you don't have a pile of money, which most people don't, keep your job or get a job that gives you the time to work on this, and you still have a flow of income, cash flow coming in to take care of your bills so that you're okay. The next thing is expect failure. Even the biggest businesses run into failure. Every business does. But you keep going, you don't quit, you pivot and keep going. Get creative on how you can do things different sometimes, okay? But just keep going, you can do this. Next thing, you gotta have a mentor. Find a mentor, whether it's in person or someone online. I personally started watching Grant Cardone back in 2017, changed my whole plan. I was not expecting this, but it changed everything. Like we're talking about, my network, my friends, how I conducted business, how I conducted, my sales skills, became off the charts. So find a mentor, someone that clicks with you, or find 3 or 4. And that leads me to learning. You should be learning every day. If you're sincere about becoming successful, learning should not be like, oh, I don't want to do it. Learning should be like, okay, what do I need to do? Let me read, let me watch this, let me absorb it, okay? Every morning you should get into a habit of spending about 15, 20 minutes on YouTube searching how to increase sales, how to increase marketing, how to use social media better, how to use ChatGPT better to improve my business. You should get in a habit of doing that. That is part of your training, okay? And it never ends, by the way. It's kind of like Brady was a good quarterback. He had natural abilities, but he had to practice every day, pretty much 6 days a week, okay? He had to learn the plays. He had to perfect that pass pattern. He had to diet. He had to work out, blah, 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 blah. So that's what you need to do with your business. Never stop learning. Knowledge, and that's the other thing, is everything. Knowledge is everything. So when you're doing this, see, most people are stumped. They can't move forward with a lot of different subjects, I would say, because A, they're uncertain, they're insecure, or they don't have the knowledge. If you have the knowledge, there should be nothing stopping you. Okay? So knowledge is important. Your tools, I mentioned ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT. Ask, don't take it 100% for granted, everything you hear. You need to read it. You need to take about 85% of that, tweak it to your way, use it, and move forward. Now, you can use ChatGPT as like an extra team member, really, for marketing, for sales questions, for competitive questions. It's really good. But understand, you need to know how to use ChatGPT, how to prompt it, how to ask the right questions, okay? Just like in sales, you need to learn how to ask the tough questions. What are the tough questions? So you need to learn these things. Next is, this is really important. This is like, also should relate to your personal life as well. You may not get it at first, but sales. Master sales. Sales is going to not only to get you sales for your business, but it's going to help you sell your partners on ideas, sell your employees on ideas, personal relationships. You're selling yourself. The way you act, the way you talk, the way you ask questions and how you do things with people, you're selling. Learn how to sell, master sales. And all of this stuff, the stress, the thinking, all of it's here in the body. You need to exercise. You may not be an athlete. I don't know what your situation is, but get up in the morning, beat the sun up, go for a walk, go for a 15, 20-minute walk, go for a jog, go for a run, do some push-ups in your house, sit-ups, start light, whatever it takes. Just start working out, lift some weights, go to the gym if you can go to the gym. Start doing this, but don't overdo it. Just keep the body in shape, lean and mean, and it works well with everything else you're doing. But you know what's great about exercise? It kills stress. And being an entrepreneur, starting up, you're going to have stress. So get to the exercise, it kills it. It's all good. And then the final thing is, have fun. What's the point of doing this if you're not having fun? Yes, this is to build, a livelihood, but also maybe to help people, but it's about you, and you need to enjoy life while you're going through this process. So enjoy yourself, work hard, set your goals, hit them, check them off the list, and keep going through life. All right, that's all I got for you today. I know it's a different type of vlog from what I did the last couple. Those were kind of just fun. This is business. I've got more business advice, more tips, and I want to help you guys out. So I look forward to seeing you later on in the future. Have a great one.